Yep, I am a derp, but I realised, so yeah. Hey guys, and welcome to episode 5 of Solar SMP. In this episode, we'll be getting back to some base work, but to start with, as you can probably see, we are in the end. Yep, I'm going to be showing you the kind of lost episode which we had before we had to do the replacement. Just going to kind of come here to repair tools and elytra. So yeah guys, this is kind of the episode which you should have seen. Unfortunately was lost, but that's absolutely fine. Things like that happen. We'll just have to live with it and carry on like normal. Yeah guys, thank you so much again for the support. Just recording this pretty much the morning after the other episode was released, so haven't really seen any of you guys' comments yet, but I'm just gonna kind of assume support's been as good as always, so thank you again for that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take off this and repair this one first. So yeah guys, this is the ender end which I've built. Just copied the tutorial for it, you know, nothing special, anything like that, so that's all done. But yeah, like you can see, it's working absolutely fantastically well. And just repairs your stuff so quickly. Something I normally do in between episodes, but I just thought, because you guys haven't seen it yet, I thought I'd show you around quickly. There's literally nothing really to it. Got an enchanting station and a couple of anvils here and there in the chest, and then I've actually made a sword for it with just sharpened fires and breaking and sweeping edge. Just something kind of required for this farm in order to make it kind of work to its potential. I haven't put mending on it just because, you know, a lot of people will be coming here to mend tools, as I am now, and you don't want the sword kind of stealing all the XP that you'd normally be getting for your tools. So yeah, if it starts to get low, then we'll just have to come and repair it up. That should be absolutely fine. This thing's, you know, it's pretty good for giving out levels as well. As you can see, I'm level 45. Been using it kind of here and there between episodes also. That's how I've been getting these high levels. So repairing a sword every now and again isn't going to be too much of an issue. Yeah guys, I'm just going to continue repairing up some tools, and I'll catch you back in spawn where we'll just do a quick recap on last episode before coming back to the base. We are back, and just to clarify something, in the last clip you would have seen me repair some tools. I did put my armor on before we started repairing my actual tools after repairing my elytra. I did realise after stopping that clip, and I did take it back off to repair the pretzels. Yep, I am a derp, but I realised, so yeah. Don't comment down below that. Alrighty guys, we are back at the base. I'm ready to do some more building. So this is obviously the house here, the cove here. I've moved the portal. If you've noticed, you know, eagle-eyed people, and there also seems to be a few mobs, as always. But yeah, this is for a future project which you'll see in the next couple of episodes, maybe either next one after, or the one after that, or maybe just sometime in the future, depending on availability. I've got a collab episode planned out. Gonna be trying to get that done as soon as possible, but also obviously depends. You know, I've got to sort out, you know, when times are good for both of us. So it may not be for a few episodes, but there's one in the future. That's just why that's moved. And yeah, I'm not going to say any more about that. That'll be for the episode. For now, guys, we're building a house. I've marked out where I want to start the house. It's going to be a mountain house. So the plan is just going to give you a rough overview. This is going to be a mountain house here. It's going to go back into this hillside around this area. And where I've got this hill here, if I can fly out and show you. So this hill here, I'm actually going to extend upwards and this way. And I kind of want like a big mountain over this side also. Not sure about over there. I might keep it flat over there. But yeah, so it's almost like wrapping the mountains pretty much just around to this side also. So I'm going to be using like the stone and things. I actually want to modify them. I don't think they look too good at the moment, but that's a project for the long-term future. So yeah, that's just kind of going to give a basis of why there's going to be the house in the mountain. You know, it's kind of like a mudslide's happened or something along those lines, kind of just burying the house. Alright, but again, we'll do more about that when we're actually building the mountain. So we're just going to build up here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks, I believe. Do 4, not really 5 or 6 or 7 like normal, just because I want it smaller than that house there. Just because that house is on the kind of corner, I kind of want to keep that as a separate, you know, as a separate sort of designed house, if that makes any sense. So we pretty much got that there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that right? Don't think so. Kind of want to do 5, but I suppose I can do that. So we'll build that. Yeah, I kind of want to be working with odd numbers here. So that will work like so. This will come here, and we'll just build this up. So yeah, I'm just going to kind of be getting the structure of the house sorted at the moment. We'll take a step back and see how it's turning out, and then we'll swap and change things as needed. So yeah, I might actually keep this like so, and the doorway is going to go there. Or do I want to cut? No, I'm going to keep it like that for now. The inside of the house isn't going to be done, just because obviously we're going to have the house go into this mountain, which means I'm going to have to clear out all of this before starting that. I'm going to do that in between episodes. So yeah, don't really expect that at the moment, which is all good. Yeah, just kind of cracking on with this house. Feel free to follow along and everything. Just kind of doing like a simple design. It's not going to be nothing too fancy, but I kind of want to be keeping, you know, kind of a poorer look. You know, I kind of went away from that slightly with that house there, so I kind of want to keep these houses like slightly small, fairly simple, you know, just to retain that sort of poor house look almost. So I was going to be building this up here, and build this up just like so. And then when this is kind of front's all done, we'll take a look back and see how it's going. Because just kind of doing this from how I usually do houses like this, but obviously sometimes things just have to swap and change because it just doesn't look good. Because a big part of the house is the surroundings. If it doesn't kind of match the surroundings, etc., you know, then you're gonna have to swap and change it about there. But you know, it's quite a generic sort of house, so I think it will be okay. And I'll change that in a second. Just want to get all these stairs in there so slow to place. You have to be so careful of how you're placing it. And then we're going to send this up to the same level as this one, which I believe will be there, looking at it. Yeah, looks about right. And that'll go there, and that's now in the mountain already. So we can build this up a little bit more, get this all done. Might be a good time to fill in this also, just like so. So yeah, these houses are very simple to build. As you can probably see, this is like pretty much done. Almost. I'm just kind of doing the structure now. Yeah, once you kind of got your shape that you want, you know, it's always good when building houses. You know, I would always veer away from rectangles. You always see me to kind of do these extensions. I don't like building in rectangles. Don't think they look too good, so yeah, I'd always kind of urge people who's building, especially these sort of houses, make them interesting, you know, change up how it looks. and all that good stuff there. I'm not sure where that's going to meet, so I'll stop that there. And I'll just kind of bring this up. And then I'll take a step back and we'll see how it's looking. Got a rough idea on how it's going to look though. I've built a lot of these houses. They're just general kind of rustic-y, kind of rustic, medieval, that's the word, sort of house. So it's just kind of the houses you'll see popping up a fair amount, especially in this sort of area. They'll be looking quite similar, but I wanted to kind of change stuff up. You know, some will be bigger, some will be different in other ways, you know, different sort of detailing and things like that. I don't want to just kind of build the same house over and over again. I will try my best with my limited abilities in building to kind of, oh god, can't even place blocks at the moment. There we go. Yes, concentrate on block placing, not talking. There we go, we'll do that. And yes, if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, how's that looking? Yeah, that's looking good. So if we just kind of cap that off there, so we do that. Yeah, that's another thing. Whenever you're building in mountains, you need to kind of, even if it doesn't show, like this side doesn't show up here, if there is possible, always finish up the house, you know. At least kind of mark out, because then at least when you're doing the interiors and things like that, you've got that sort of idea, and it just looks so much better. So even if this doesn't connect all the way, you know, that doesn't connect all the way, you know, it looks like a finished house now, you know. When I kind of put like rocks around and things like that, it might be covered. But yeah, the kind of, even like a little glimpse of the end of the house just makes it more real, as you'll see now. And yeah, that's pretty much done. The house, I'm liking that. Obviously I still need to do all the windows, but I'm going to show you the very simple reason as to why I'm not going to do the windows yet. There. So I will come back and detail the house, and I need to fix that. That's going to drive me crazy otherwise. There we go. When this is all done, and oh hello. Also need some temporary lighting in here. Oh, don't do that with bones. Do that with torches, my friend. And wonderful. That should be enough. Get rid of those. Yeah, so that's the house pretty much done now. Kind of just constructed that quite quickly. Obviously again, I'll do all that sort of stuff, filling in that area when I gonna get all the inside mined out and ready to be built in. Yeah guys, hopefully you like that. Kind of didn't really kind of rush through it almost, but it's a simple short house, you know. Hope that's kind of easy to follow if that's your intention, if you want to sort of build the same sort of style in houses. Yeah, if you kind of want to see like a slower, almost like a tutorial on that block for block, then I can do those for you. Same like a house like this, if trialing something new, then either that's absolutely fine, I can do that. Please just let me know in the comments below. But yeah, you'll be seeing more. I always try and do like my buildings on camera as much as possible. Big builds like that, I'll do cuts, but simple houses that I can do in like 5-10 minutes, 15 minutes, I can just do that on camera quickly for you guys. Especially because they're not, you know, they're quite like poor houses, you know. They're just simple, easy to make. But yeah, I'm not like kind of like skimping on things here. When they're kind of built up, I'll show, you know, that you'll see this in the future when I've built the area up a bit more, you know, when I've done the terraforming, when I've done all the surroundings. These look amazing. Okay, and you're gonna have to take my word for it now. I still, on its own, I think it looks quite good. Obviously more details can come, also like a chimney and things like that, but I think I'll do that when the interior is done. I think I kind of made a mistake with this one, not doing the chimney kind of there, because we've got the kitchen area here, and then this sort of back room, this is where the chimney kind of is, where the stairs are, which doesn't make sense, but that's fine. For the start house, you know, it does look good in that position. I don't know if it would look good there, just because there's a lot going on, but yeah, it it's kind of what you want. If you kind of want to look real from the inside or outside, or both, you know, I'd say always opt for both if possible. But you know, if the house is going to look awful without that chimney there, then you know it comes up to you whether you want to compromise there. But yeah, I'm just going to sleep quickly. I'm going to go through the house. We'll see how quickly it takes for us to sleep. Sometimes it takes forever, like so. You're just standing there waiting. As you can tell, I'm the one that sleeps all the time. I've actually only got one other person at the moment. Who's on the server, and I believe they'll be AFK fishing or AFK somewhere. So we can go. Might go and find them in a second. But yeah, guys. So that's the house. Pretty much done. I'm obviously going to do a bit more work on the lakeside. You know, do the doorway and things like that. Gather up my materials off camera once I dig out all of that. But yeah, guys, as always, hopefully you enjoyed the episode. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. But anyway, guys, take care, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye for now.